Eammon Holmes reunites with legendary GMTV star for the first time in 20 years in GB News hosting shakeup. Eammon Holmes is due to reunite with a legendary GMTV star for the first time in 20 years next week. The broadcaster, 65, will be joined by Penny Smith, 66, as the latest GB News guest presenter in a shock hosting shakeup. Eamonn and Penny, who were last on our screens together presenting GMTV back in 2000, will be hosting GB News Breakfast on Monday and Tuesday, 18 and the 19th of August from 6 a.m. Penny said, "I'm thrilled to be working with Eamonn again, and what a joy to be waking up the nation once more, bringing them the latest news with a healthy dose of fun along the way. It's just like old times, only better." Meanwhile, Eamonn added, "I'm delighted to be working with Penny again after all these years. I'm sure all our viewers and listeners on GB News Breakfast will love her." Head of programming at GB News, Ben Briscoe, said, "I'm absolutely delighted to welcome Penny to GB News Breakfast. Reuniting her with Eammon Holmes after 20 years promises the perfect mix of warmth, wit, humor and razor-sharp insight, just what our viewers love to wake up to." The Irish broadcaster usually presents the segment with his co-star Ellie Costello, 31. Eamonn also took to Instagram to share his excitement with a snap of the pair in the studio. "Look who's back," at which Penny Smith at Eammon Holmes at GB News. Meanwhile, Penny took to her account and said, "Well, here we are again, for a couple of days." In the video, Eamonn says, "Wake up with a familiar face. She's back on breakfast television." Penny Smith returns. Penny adds, "Miss me? Well, I'm here, and I've brought the coffee. We're reuniting to brighten your morning," Eamonn tells viewers. She adds, "It's just like old times, only better." Many rushed to the comments section to share their excitement over the news. "Fantastic news. Yay, looks like a GMTV reunion." Eammon Holmes says he has physically difficult existence after operation went wrong. "Basically, I'm wheelchair bound," the homesick presenter said. Eammon Holmes has said he has a physically difficult existence after surgery on his back went wrong. The broadcaster, 65, has experienced a series of serious health issues in recent years, including chronic back problems and nerve damage. Speaking to ITV News, the presenter said, "A disc operation which went wrong in my back and means I can't walk, other than 50 yards or something with a stroller device, but basically I'm wheelchair bound." He added, "It's a physically difficult existence." In the interview with host Pamela Ballantyne in Belfast, he said he was homesick when he left the city in 1986, and it's never changed. The ITV interview is not the first time Holmes has been open about his health struggles. In June, speaking on GB News during a segment on exercise and cancer prevention, the presenter opened up about how his health has deteriorated, leaving him unable to take part in even simple physical activity. "This makes me feel awful," he admitted to co-host Ellie Costello and guest Tim Vincent. "Because I would have been pro-exercise, but I can't move. I'm in a wheelchair now. I can't put on the right trainers, I can't change, I can't go to the showers, I can't do things, I can't stand up." The former This Morning presenter underwent major spinal surgery in 2022 to address chronic pain caused by 3 slipped discs. He has also had a double hip replacement and suffered significant damage to his sciatic nerve, affecting movement in his right leg. After suffering a fall recently at home, the presenter also had a fall on GB News while the camera was focused on commentator Charlie Rowley. A loud crash could be heard off-screen, prompting Holmes' co-host to exclaim, "Oh my gosh." A visibly stunned Rowley immediately moved to help Holmes, but the veteran host quickly reassured viewers, saying, I'm fine, carry on, carry on." Rowley attempted to continue the segment, but producers swiftly cut to an extended 6-minute advert break. The presenter falling off his chair on GB News happened just weeks after he fell in his bathroom, suffering the sorest and most powerful knock to his head.